Welcome to the Cryptoteacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And of course, this will be the last one for 2020. Now, we're going to decode Trump's speech. And if you look at the background of Trump, they've used the same background several times and also the same suit, guys. The same background and the same suit. They didn't even change. They don't even care anymore, guys. They don't care. Now, this was several different dates, so this had to have been taped a long time ago, and then they just presented. But starting off the year, guys, in 2020, of course, in March, we have the C word. We know the C word was to slow down the actual currency, bring in the repos that they did, so therefore they could buy up everything. ETFs, bonds, we know we're buying up everything. Treasuries, the Fed bought everything. And then plus, guys, move us over to the fourth industrial revolution. So, guys, we had restaurants closed, all of our small businesses closed. Travel, they shut down travel. We've had more people, and this is what's not being told, guys. We've had more people die of depression, stress, drugs, and alcohol than actually died of the C word. They're not going to admit that. Suicide's everything. They're not going to admit that. But if you go look at the numbers, you'll clearly see that. Now, Trump speaks of Operation Warp Speed, which we know, guys, is all fake. Basically, they create a vaccine in months that normally takes 10 years. Why does it take 10 years to do a vaccine? The reason why is because you have to test it and monitor it and see what's going to happen. You can't change that, guys. We had a Pulitzer Prize winner come out and say they will not have a vaccine until about 2024. And that has not changed. So, guys, we have to make sure we use our common sense when you're talking about this. Now, also, he brags about the economy. Like I stated, guys, we know that the Fed bought everything. That's the only reason why the stock market is high as it is. So, you have the president just straight lying. That's all it is. That's all you can say about it is lying. We know that the Fed bought everything. And I make sure, if you listen to this channel, I make sure I show you how they bought everything. Now, also, guys, we have unemployment. Right now, of course, the unemployment says went from 14 to 6. It actually was in the 20%, and it's probably still about 15%. He says 6%. It's probably about 15% now because we know that people just fall out the system, that they do not count. Because, of course, if you don't have a job, plus you're not getting any unemployment, you've just fallen out the system. So it's impossible for them to count you. So unemployment numbers are always wrong. They always have been wrong. Now, basically, something important, we're talking about biblical, guys, is that the fact is that we went through the peacetime. And Trump specifically talks about the Middle East and the peace. So, guys, we know that the New World Order definitely knows what they're doing because this is definitely biblical. Don't forget who writes his speeches, and that's Stephen Miller. And, guys, like I stated, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. Enjoy the rest of the video.
In the face of great challenges this year, Americans showed incredible grit, strength, tenacity, and resolve. And together we achieved truly historic victories like nobody ever thought possible. To defeat the China virus, we launched the largest mobilization since World War II. We transformed our factories to build tens of thousands of ventilators and millions of masks virtually overnight. Nobody thought it could be done. We ignored the experts who demanded open borders, and we shut down travel from China and Europe to protect our citizens, and we built the wall. We pioneered groundbreaking new therapies and treatments, and we saved millions of American lives. Over and over again, we were told it would be impossible to deliver a vaccine by the end of the year. All of the experts said, absolutely unthinkable. Trump is exaggerating. It can't happen. And we did it long before the end of the year. They said it would take a medical miracle, and that's exactly what it is. Years from now, they'll be talking about it. They'll be talking about this great thing that we did with the vaccines. A truly unprecedented, amazing medical miracle. Normally, developing a vaccine takes up to 10 years. Thanks to Operation Warp Speed, we developed a vaccine in just 9 months. We've already begun a nationwide vaccination program, and we're sending the vaccine all over the world. The world will benefit, we'll benefit, and everybody's calling to thank me. Our most vulnerable citizens are already receiving the vaccine, and millions of doses are quickly being shipped all across our country. By early next year, the vaccine will be available to every American, and shortly thereafter, it will be delivered worldwide. We will end the pandemic once and for all. This is one of the most extraordinary scientific, industrial, and medical feats in history. Everybody has it as that. That's what they're marketed down as. And we can never let people forget where it came from and how it came. We're very proud to be honored, and all of the people that worked so hard on it, we have to be remembered for what's been done. I want to thank all of the workers, scientists, doctors, and members of the military who helped make Operation Warp Speed possible. Before the pandemic, we built the greatest economy in the history of the world. Now we are doing it again. We've actually built, if you think about it, two great economies, before and after. We passed $3 trillion in relief, the largest financial aid package in history. Through the Paycheck Protection Program, we saved or supported more than 51 million American jobs, and we're doing numbers now like nobody's ever seen before, including having the highest stock market in the history of the world. I froze student loan payments, stopped evictions, suspended payroll taxes. We have slashed the unemployment rate from 14.7% all the way down to 6.7%, and a lot of people thought that the 14.7 could be 32 or 40 or 45%, and now we're down to 6.7 and heading a lot lower. We made it dramatically better than experts predicted just a few months ago. Our economy is growing at the most rapid rate ever recorded, 33.4% last quarter, and much faster than the nations of Europe. Nobody can compete with us in terms of going down less and going up by far the fastest and the best. Whenever America is challenged, we always rise to the occasion. We are bringing critical medical manufacturing back home to America. We have secured our borders and paused immigration to protect American workers. We lowered drug prices for the first time in 51 years. And after years of endless foreign wars, we are signing historic peace deals in the Middle East. It's all ending in the Middle East. We have to hope it keeps going. It's so easy if you know what you're doing. In this season of joy, Americans have so much to be grateful for. We're all blessed to live in the greatest country ever to exist on the face of the earth, and we have made it greater than ever before. As long as we remain loyal to our nation, devoted to our citizens, and faithful to Almighty God, we know that the best is yet to come. God bless you, and God bless America.